Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today is how to win at chess. How to win at chess, this video, it's got three key points. There are three ways mainly to win at chess. There are a couple of other ways, but they don't get talked about as much. And they're down below here. So it's checkmate, resignation, and timeout. So let's talk about what each of these mean. The first one is fairly simple, checkmate. We've talked about it in our how to play chess video, so I'm going to skip right here to this position where I am playing an 1100. I've got the white pieces, and you can see the evaluation bar here on the side says M2. That's not a BMW model or a model for anything. It means checkmate in two moves, and it is completely forced. So I play the first move to take with the queen. The king can't take because the rook is defending, so the king can only escape. There's nothing to get in the way. Then when the king gets in the way, my queen can take the bishop. It is protected by this bishop, and the queen covers all these squares from the king, and the king can't run onto his own pawn. So this is checkmate. We all know how checkmate works. Now let's look at the other two ways to win. The second way to win is to resign. So that means where you or your opponent are in a lost position. Lost position. We'll talk about what that means now. And you think your opponent is going to beat you. So instead of playing out until checkmate, you resign. Now, I and many other people suggest that when you're a beginner, you do not resign. People don't always find checkmate, and there can be ways to get back into the game. So, what does resign mean? I'm just going to press play on this game, and you're going to see it come out. So my opponent here is 1760, I'm 1808, and I've got the black pieces. Resigning means, as I said, that you think your opponent's going to beat you. So you will see here that I get into such a good position against my opponent that he resigns. He thinks I'm definitely going to beat him, and he does not wish to play the game anymore. You can see. So this evaluation bar shows you who's winning. So at the moment it's kind of in the middle, but then it swings and now it's in black's favor, and black is winning. And here is where the game ended because my opponent, who's got 4 minutes 42 seconds on his clock, and I've got 7 minutes 53, he said, look, I'm down 5 points of material. You can see it's got +5 next to my username, Trusty Matt. So I'm going to resign. I don't want to play this position anymore. I think I'm definitely going to lose. So he resigns. Okay, let's get on to the third and final main way for today's video on how to win a game of chess. And it is fairly simple. In a game of chess, when you play with a clock, you've got a certain amount of time to make your move. Now, chess clocks work in a very simple way, as I'm just going to press play on this video again while it plays, and you can watch the game. A chess clock gives you a certain amount of time. Now, we can talk about time in chess in different ways, but there's one key thing you need to know. So, this game is 10 plus 0. That means you get 10 minutes to make all your moves. So, there's no additional time added on. What that means is when you or your opponent run out of time, you lose the game. So in this position, or if we stop it here and we skip forward a bit to here. So you can see that you need to manage your time effectively because yes, you need to think and you need to consider your moves very carefully. But in this position, I've got 6 minutes against my opponent who's got 23 seconds. So he's got a better position because he is black. Not racial color, piece color. Let's. I don't know what he looks like. We were playing an online game. So he's got the black pieces and he's better according to the engine. But he's got 23 seconds and I've got 6 minutes and 9 seconds. So he plays this move and now he's got 18 seconds. And I take this pawn in 2 seconds. He moves his king and it took him 12 seconds and I'm winning. Uh, so him making this move was a mistake. Him making this move was a mistake. I give a check and he goes here. And now he's just got 2 seconds on the clock. And I go here. It's not a good move. In fact, it gives up all my advantage. But I win the game. The engine thinks it's a draw. Well, like a level position, meaning if played perfectly, it would end in a draw. But my opponent here doesn't get to make his move in the 2 seconds and loses the game. So those are the three main ways to lose at chess. There are Two other ways that I can think of. One, when you're playing online chess, is abandonment. That's when your Wi-Fi goes out. So if you're going to play online chess, have a good internet connection. Secondly, is forfeit. So that is where you'll get disqualified from the tournament for a particular reason, or you're just unable to play that round and your opponent gets the point for whatever particular reason. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, comment down below on how I can improve these videos and what you'd like to see from me, and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me.